G'day guys, Ron here from Osborne Digital Marketing. You might be wondering why your guest post isn't indexing. You may be sitting there going, I've just paid money for this guest post, and especially you might have paid a couple of $100 and your guest post isn't even indexed. Now the guest posting's done. You can't tweak that content to make sure it gets indexed. So what do? Well, I'm going to walk you through different processes, several different methods that you can utilize today to ensure that your guest post gets indexed and you can achieve a better ranking result. All right, let's jump into it. So you can see here, AccuRanker reached out to me, an awesome keyword tracking tool, and those guys reached out to me asking for a guest post. I did the guest post for them and they were kind enough to feature it in here. Now, the guest posts, as you know, are very, very important. I harp on about it all the time. You want to have a guest post because if we have a quick look into SEMrush, you can see that it's ranking for keywords. And if we come down here, it's already started to rank for the same keywords that I'm going after. That's a brilliant link. It's a fantastic link. But what happens if it wasn't indexed? And how do you check if your guest post is indexed? Let me show you. So there's multiple methods you can do, but let me just show you the easiest method of all. So you'd come over to your guest post, you'll go onto Google and then you'll type in site, you'll do your little semicolons, and then you'll throw that in there. And look at that. So you can see that this pops up here. We can actually see that here it is. Here's my page. Now, let's just say if I was to do, I don't know, let's add a 0 on there. Let's just do that. It should come up with nothing. Now, if this message shows up for you, then it's showing that your guest post is not actually indexed and you do have a bit of a problem. So what do you do from there? How do we try and get your guest post indexed? Let me show you the first method. So a great method that you can use to get your guest post indexed is send tier 2 links to the guest post. So what is a tier 2, you might be asking? So this is your money site. This is your guest post, which as the example was my guest post from AccuRanker. So this is this bad boy right here. And then a tier 2 will be links from another site pointing into my guest post. That is a great way of getting your guest post indexed. However, you do know that I constantly harp on don't send links to something until it is actually indexed and ranking organically for keywords. Then you can start to go in there and send links. But in this case, because it's a tier 2, it's not your site, it's further away. I do feel safe doing that. Now, the way I normally set the anchor text when it comes to tier 2 linkings is I try to get it very, very similar to the actual H1 or a different version of the H1 of my guest post. So as an example, in this situation, if I was to try and send a tier 2 to this, it would be roofing SEO methods. As an example, SEO tips for roofing companies. So just slight variations of the H1. So it's all very, very similar. And I'm not going to be dramatic with it. It's only going to be 2, 3, 4. You can use Web 2s. You can use that type of stuff. Now, big pro of doing this is you'll power the whole thing up. So you're going to power this bad boy up, which will mean that it should get indexed. And it'll mean that it'll pass that juice along and become an even more powerful asset for your main site. It's passing that juice all along. So if we come back to the example here, it's passing of it all the way through. It's passing that link juice all the way through, guys. Now, the cons of doing this, it might not work. You might pay $10 to $20 for a tier 2. That's generally the sort of price range for a tier 2 link. And it might not even work. You might send 3 links into it and Google just does not like that guest post. Well, you've just lost maybe $50. So, this is one method and it's a method that I do like, but I'll show you my secret tips and tricks on how I revive these later at the very end. I'll walk you through my tips and tricks and my process. But right now, this is a method that can work. And I would suggest that this is probably the best approach. But anyway, let's jump on to the next methods you can utilize to get your guest post indexed. So something you can do to get your guest post indexed is you can force indexation by sending it through something like Index Me Now or Speedy Links. Now, I use both, but if you want quality, Index Me Now is just that little bit better. So it's really, really good because it should index things fast. Like it's saying that 80% of them are indexed within the first 3 days. Now that is true. That is the pro of forcing indexation. But a big con of something being forced is, again, it's not really natural. You know me, I don't like doing things that aren't too natural, or just slightly away from natural. Indexation is not natural. It's not natural at all. So what can happen a lot of the time is that you'll find that it gets indexed and then a month later it falls off again, unless you've built some links to it. But again, if you need something up fast, perhaps it's a client, something really important that you believe, like a new tool's being released, something like that, and you want it to pop quickly, this is a great way of doing it and getting that guest post indexed quickly. Another way of getting your guest post indexed is by sending traffic directly to the URL. Now, what would I do? As an example, let's just say I'm using SERP Empire to try and drive some traffic into that guest post. What would I do? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is just grab this, because obviously it's not ranking for any keywords, so we can't use a bot to try and go out there and look for the keywords. It's not going to work. And you don't really want to even try and do that anyway, because it's just going to hurt it. So what you can do is just grab the whole URL, paste it into a tool like SERP Empire or some traffic bot, whatever you use, CTR bots, whatever it is. And then that way you can drive traffic directly to that. That is a great method, and it looks more natural than sending links into it, because that traffic might be coming from a shared link. Google doesn't know. It could be coming from anywhere. So driving in that traffic is a great way of forcing indexation with that guest post. Now, you can use something like Facebook ads, Google ads to really get it in there if you want, but obviously that's expensive. It's a couple of dollars a click. Well, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Now, a pro of doing this is it's fast and it's cheap. It's fast and it's cheap. You can get a few visits every 10 minutes for really like the cost of a proxy. It's really, really cheap. But a big con of this is as soon as that traffic stops, it may de-index again. So that is a bit of a con when it comes to this. So just be aware, if you do start running traffic directly to the URL, that is something that can go wrong. Something else that you can do before I reveal my final methods of actually trying to get a guest post to index, this is something you can do is use your socials. So you can use your Facebook business profile, your actual business, so your company, your assets. What you can do is send links in to that guest post, okay? Even though it's your asset, remember that guest post is talking about your business. It's talking about you. So you might be sitting there going, "Oh, Ronnie, I don't really want to point that." Guys, it's pointing to your website. Some people do have problems with tying in, but at the end of the day, it's tied directly into the asset. So even though you've got this sort of linking structure going on, it's a great way of getting it indexed. So like if you have a look at Osborne Digital Marketing on Facebook, you'll see that we've also got this roofing page specifically up on the Facebook group, guys. It's in there. It's a great way of doing it. Same with LinkedIn. Put it on LinkedIn and link back into it. That is a great method. Now let me show you how I approach a guest post that's not getting indexed so you can always achieve great results. So let me show you my tips and my tricks when it comes to ensuring that you get a guest post index. This is my process. So the first thing I'll do if a guest post is not being indexed for me, I will go onto Facebook and LinkedIn and I'll paste that. I'll copy that direct URL into my social profiles. Now that is a great thing to do. So again, social links, they're not powerful, they're not worth anything, but they'll get crawled. So that's a great method, something you should do, and maybe someone will have a look at it from your business. If you do have a bit of a following, someone could click on that, and then that one signal from that one user might be enough in the eyes of Google to get it indexed. But then what do I do? Immediately after posting it on the socials, I'll start to run traffic directly to the URL. So I'll have that URL placed into something like SERP Empire, and I'll run traffic to it. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be running traffic to it. Now, 2 days later, I'm then going to send some tier 2 links to it. That's what I'm going to do. Now, it'll only be 1 or 2. It will not be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It'll be 1 or 2. And again, it'll be versions of the H1. So it'll be roofing SEO tips. That will be like an anchor. And then it could be like the best SEO advice for any roofing organization. It's very similar, very similar, but slightly varied up. And that's enough when it comes to your tier 2s. That is my process for getting a guest post indexed and making sure that it sticks in there and passes power. Remember, there's a purpose for doing a guest post, and that's to help you rank for the end term. So you want to make sure that you take it serious when you are doing guest posts. And if you need any awesome guest posts, at a great price, jump over to the Osborne Digital Marketing store. But if you've had and found value from this, make sure that you like and subscribe, and I'll see you around. Thanks, guys. Cheers.